Good afternoon, everyone. It's Melody Lane here. You don't get to see me today. We're just going to craft and color and put this card together. So, welcome everybody. We are live on YouTube and live on Facebook. If you have any questions, try to put them in all caps. Thank you. My mouse just quit. It said unconnected and then connected. So, here we go. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put together the napkin fold card. And my question to all of you who have crafted for so many years, this is not a card that I've created, of course. I did not invent this card. I only made it in Design Space. But my question is, why do they call it a napkin fold card? I have no clue. And if you know that answer, it'd be awesome if you could tell me in the chat. And hi, Angela, I see you on Facebook. I know you're at work. And hi, Jamie and Melanie and Marianne and all of you on YouTube. Thanks for coming, hanging out. So we're going to put the card together, and then we're going to color. We are going to use this stamp. These are paper nest dolls, and they're red rubber stamps. So we're going to try that, and then we're going to color with our Teza alcohol markers. You guys, I am not the best colorer. My picture won't look like this one, but I'm going to look at this picture, and I'm going to try to get it close. That's what I like about these stamps. They're kind of cool because they give you a guide to look at while you color. So that'll be fun. And we're going to put this in the middle of my card. And you might be able to hear Kobe. He's over here snoring. Okay, so if you don't know what a napkin fold card is, I don't know why they call it that, and I would like to know. This has a band on it, and I also made a square in my file. But you can put any shape you want on here, or just add words right here, or whatever you want to put. You want to put a few flowers there. You can put anything you want. I put this file in Design Space with score lines, and you just need a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, and then it cuts all the layers and scores everything for you. If you have a score wheel or a scoring tool, you can use it on any Cricut that has Design Space. And to get my projects, you have to support my channel through YouTube, Patreon, or Facebook fan subscription. And now I also have a subscription group on Facebook. And you can get my current one, so you can get only the recent ones. And this one's in there. So if you have any questions on any of that, go ahead and ask, and we will try to answer them. So this is the card. It opens up like this. I use the foil embossed paper, the blue and purple. It's teal and purple. It comes in one pack. It's one of my favorite Cricut packs. Oh, Kathy says maybe because you put a band around it like a napkin ring. Maybe. So isn't it so pretty? And then it folds. It's so easy like that. And it's just kind of fun to open up. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this paper right here in the center with this little girl with a gift. I thought that would be fun. But you can put anything you want here. Yes, this is paper. And so we're going to build it with this paper here. So you don't need a Cricut to make these. There are YouTube videos all over YouTube on how to make these with a scoring, like a trimmer that has a scoring on it, or a scoreboard and all that, and folding it, and then you have to cut all the triangles. Okay, you guys, I guess I'm just lazy because I like to just load the paper on the mat and let the Cricut do all the work for me, and then I just glue it all together. It's so much easier. Okay. So, okay, these are for the band. And I guess I have a white piece here too. I don't know. I don't know if that's just an extra piece. I think it is. Maybe. Maybe you don't need that piece. But you can layer these like that. And then I'll show you at the end. You just glue them together. Wrap it around. We'll do that part last. And this goes here. Although I cut out these extra pieces out of Bristol paper because I want to color them with markers. And I think I'm just going to make these cards like this, and then whatever card I decide to put that stamp on, because I think I might put it on this one. I'll just glue this on top of that piece there. Okay, so I'm going to move these to the side because I cut these out just to stamp on. Let's move all these to the side. And now, I don't know if you can see these. Hold on. Can you see some of the score lines? So it has a score line here. And where is my scraper? Here it is. I just use my Cricut scraper. And now you see that line. I don't know the measurements. I do know when you fold it, you want to match up these lines. But if you just fold it on the score line, you should be good. So I went around. Now you can see those folds. And then there are score lines across here and here. So we're going to go ahead and do those. They're on every corner. And to make sure you're doing it right, these score lines here will match up with the score lines across here. If you can't see what I'm doing, once you cut it out and score it, you'll understand. This one. Okay, so now we're gonna do, so we have score lines here and here. We're gonna turn it over and do the exact same thing again. What was the name of the paper on which you are going to color? Oh, that's the Bristol paper. I get that from Amazon. I use that for all of my, I do it for watercoloring and alcohol markers usually. So what I'm doing is I'm going around and folding these exactly where I folded, but I turned it upside down. So they will easily be able to fold in and out. Okay. So, I mean, we have these little things and we'll do those last. So now I have to remember how to do this. There we go. Oh yeah, you fold this in like this. Oh no, I forgot. You fold this one down. I know, because there we go. And this one. So I'm folding these down and having this corner stick up like that. And then you fold that piece down. And it should all line up perfectly, like this one did. Oh, that corner is not. Oh, you know what I did here wrong? I made a mistake. Look, I did not fold this on the correct score line. So I'm going to have to go back and fold that correctly So this is what happens when you don't fold it correctly. This is going to have a funny thing in it. Hopefully it'll all work out when I have the pieces glued on. So we're going to fold this down, fold that one down, and then fold this one down. And now that fits. Get it in there. And then you can flip this piece back. And make sure you get a good fold in there. So see how that goes? So fold one side down, then try to fold the other side down, but keep this out. And then we're going to turn it, and I'm going to fold this side down and fold this side down, and see how that corner goes. And then we're going to push that down, go over it, and fold this piece back. See? I got those two done. Kim says on Facebook or on YouTube, do we automatically get badges that appear next to our name after we've been a member long enough? The badges next to your name is a YouTube thing, so you have to be a YouTube member. It's only through YouTube. If you're a Patreon or a Facebook subscriber, you don't get that. And it's not me. I would totally give it to everybody, but I don't have access to give that to anybody. YouTube does it. The only way to get it is to sign up. And then the longer you've been a supporter, the badge grows. Like you see some with a little head. And then if they've been a year, they have the entire body. But that's for YouTube members. I wish it was for everybody. So now to do this last one, I don't know if this is how I did it before, if I opened it all up and did that last one, just like the others. But when I have these two finished, they were like this, and I turned it around this way. And I'm going to use my two fingers and open this like that. I don't think this is how I did the last one, but I think it works. And then folding this down and folding that one down. And folding the corners back. Got it? Oh, how do I become a YouTube member? So under the video, there should be a join button, or if you're on an iPad, I'm not sure that that's there. There is a link in the description that says to join. Okay, so we have it all open. Do you guys want me to do this one more time? And I also didn't get an answer if anybody knows why it's called a napkin card. Okay, so we have it like this. We're going to fold this down, fold this one down, and then this is like that. You fold it up. We can turn it, fold this one down. See? Stick that up. And then we have it like this, and you can kind of lift those up and kind of push this one down. So you could grab this one right here and fold that down and flip these back. And then you have that. So let me show you on this one, just so you get your folding correctly, and maybe this will help because it has color. So you fold one down and fold this one down. And that's one corner. And then fold this down. Now, remember, you don't want it like this. You want it so this piece is coming out. So you got to kind of lift the corner up when you put this one down. And this one, you can use both fingers, pull them out this way, and then pull this corner down and pull these out. Okay, so now we have that done. Now, I don't expect you to remember how to do that. Once you get this scored and everything, then watch that little bit part in the beginning of the video. And you could take this piece in Design Space and add writing to it and let the Cricut do your writing for you. It could draw a picture. It could do anything you want. You actually could even have it draw on these and set it to do something like that. That might be neat. I might want to try that. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and glue this white piece to the center of that piece. This paper that I'm using now with the roses is Anna Griffin. It's Cricut paper by Anna Griffin. Let me show you. Here's the, oh, it's the Rose Medley. So it comes with 6 different papers that are all double-sided. See, that's the back of this one. And now we have to figure out where we want these. So these big ones go here. It's the only spot for the big ones. And I suggest you lay them all out before you glue them on. Because I think are these all the same? They might, yeah, I guess they're all the same. So then I want to put these pink ones here. And then these all get placed here. Although those are 2 big roses, I don't want to put on the same piece. Now in Design Space, oh, there's 2. You could change the color of these and put different colors if you wanted to. You could add a 3rd color. You can do anything you want. I'm going to switch this one with this pink. I'm going to put this one here. Put that one there. You know what? I'm going to put this one here. Put that one there. I like the roses on the corners, I think. You know, the ones that have show the bigger roses. Okay, now I'm going to glue these down, and I might do this just a little fast. Just so we can get to the coloring part. So I'm just going to place these in the center of each area. You can see the score line. So there's going to be a little white outline for each one. Oops, wrong way. I'm not doing a great job of getting them centered. I'm trying to read your chat and do this at the same time. Yeah, the size of everything is already measured for you. When I share my Cricut Design Space files, all you have to do is load the paper and click cut. You don't have to size anything. They're all done. It might be fun to ink the edges of these also if you wanted to. That's why I love Cricut Design Space so much. All you have to do is cut it. You don't have to measure everything. You don't have to download my files. You just click the link I share and you can just make it. You don't have to measure anything else. Now, if you wanted to add writing or add something to the middle, of course you could always do that. Thank you, everyone who's answering the questions in the chat. And did you guys see the Cricut CUTIE bundles? You can get the bulk order of mats. Okay, you guys, normally when that goes on sale, it might be $99. For the green mats, you get 30 mats, which is a crazy deal because you also get 10% off of that if you have access, and another 10% with my code. But what's even crazier right now, not only do you get the mats, you also get a lilac Cricut CUTIE. You also get, hold on, let me get confused, a bulk roll of vinyl or iron-on or transfer tape, whatever you choose, which is a huge roll of it. And it's only $74.99. So by the time you have your access discount and my code that takes 10% off and free shipping, it's only 60 bucks. Isn't that amazing? Okay, that goes there. Oh, here's one. Oh, I missed this one. I wanted that on the outside. Oh well. So you won't run out of mats. And you get a Cricut CUTIE. And if you don't want the Cricut CUTIE, which most people do, they're selling for a lot of money on eBay. And I have a Facebook group to swap cuties or buy cuties or sell cuties. It's called Cricut CUTIE Swap. Okay, now this one. Now, it just all goes into place. That's why I scored it both ways. Like I flipped it over and scored it. So it really will fold easily. You can just push in all these points. Look. Isn't that fun? And all you need is a 12 by 12 paper. It's actually, I think this is 10 inch by 10 inch is what this one is set to. And so this is probably 5 inches, yeah. So this will make a 5 by 5 card. So we have that one and this one. Oh, the belly band. Let me show you how to do this. So you just glue that. Center it on the card or on the paper. And then what I do is I fold this up, put that on there, flip this over, and then I fold this over, and I don't fold it too tight because if it's too tight, it's hard to take on and off. Thanks, Lynn. So I'm going to fold it so it's loose. Okay. But it's enough so that it will hold it shut. And I can take it on and off. Oh, you know what? You should probably let that dry before you fold it around there. And then I'll fold that one over, fold this one, put a little glue here, and make sure it's straight, and let that dry. The hashtag Cricut Paper Love is for my Cricut Design Space group. We're doing a giveaway. We're giving away $500 worth of a paper bundle. You also get mats in that one. You get mats and blades. I think you get mats. I'm not sure. I don't remember now, but you get paper, lots of it. Every single color of Cricut cardstock you get in the new paper bundles. And so there, and then you can add something here, put something on that, or stamp right there. I don't know why that's not coming out. But isn't that fun? Okay, now I think I'm going to use the stamp and put it inside this card. Let me find the stamp we're using today. Here it is. The Cricut Paper Love is just join my Facebook group, Cricut Design Space with Melody Lane. And in the announcements, click the announcements and you'll see how to enter that. You have to post a project with the hashtag Cricut Paper Love, and that ends tomorrow. So tomorrow is the last day for that. I'm also doing a giveaway for a $50 shopping spree to Cricut on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram and check out my giveaway post. Here's the one we're doing. This is called Fairy with Gift. If you click on the announcements, it tells you how to enter. You just have to post a project. Okay, now with these, they come with this paper on it, and you rip that off. And I'm going to put the pin back in my glue so that doesn't dry up the nozzle. And I'm going to use this. I've never used this until today. I had this. It was still all in the packaging. I bought this a long time ago from We Are Memory Keepers. I don't know if this is better than any of the other stamp platforms. I have the Tim Holtz one. I don't know exactly where that is at the moment. It's over there somewhere. I don't remember where I put it, but I found this one. I said, so let's just use this one I haven't used. And I'm just going to stick my paper there. I am going to place this down where I want to stamp that on my paper. This doesn't have any magnets or anything to hold it down like some of the others. So I'm going to put that there, press it down, and then I have my stamp there. And so now I'm going to ink it. I'm going to use Simon Says stamp. This is Intense Black. Medium dye ink for solvent and alcohol markers. So I'm going to push this down. And we're going to put that down there. I'm going to push it down. Lift it back up. That looks like it's stamped pretty good. Maybe we'll try it one more time. Since I'm using this, it'll get right in the same spot. Okay, that looks good. Put the lid on your ink. I didn't do that earlier. I thought, oh my gosh, I hope it don't dry out. Okay, so now we have that stamped. Now we're gonna color it in. Now, you guys, we can just hang out while I color. I'm not gonna say this is how you color because I am not an expert on coloring. Here's my markers. Oh, can you use the alcohol markers to color the stamp? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yeah, the ink dries too fast, I think. And so this doesn't bleed. I'm going to heat set this with my heat gun just to make sure it's dry. My Arteza markers. These are the Everblend, and I know I'm going to use these colors for her face. And I know I'm going to use this one too. This is Jasmine Yellow. I think that's the one. Oh wait, where'd my scrap go? Piece. I like to put the marker on my paper here first if I've not used the marker lately. I know these are okay. So right now for her face and skin, I'm going to use Peach. The no color, it's A0, it's a blender, and Pale Peach. So this is like the medium color. Like I said, I don't color a whole lot. Whenever I color, you guys see me coloring. The more you color, the better you get at it. Maybe that's her hand under here. This is the blender. I don't know what I'm doing with her nose. I kept it a little lighter around her nose. And then the darker one, I'm going to go around the edges. I'm going to add a little shadow with a different color here too. a little shadow from her hair. This is the blender to blend that in a little. This is the medium one. This is the pale peach. The artist that made these stamps are inspired by her children, which I think is pretty cool. You can see what I've done so far. I'm gonna get, oh wait a minute, the pale peach. I'm gonna blend in some of the darker peach on here. Didn't do her arms. And what color did I use before? Did I? Oh, this one. Jasmine yellow. Let me test this one. Yeah. This is a little darker to shade around her face. And then with the light peach, the pale peach, I'm going to try to blend that in a little. And put some under her nose. Hope that doesn't look like a mustache. I'm putting a little shadow underneath her skirt. Oh, I didn't do her arm. So I like to put one color down and then blend it with the lighter color. Okay, and I'm gonna, this is the pale one, fog gray. I'm gonna go right under her hairline. So it looks like more of a shadow right there. Maybe over here. And right underneath here, a little shadow from her skirt. And then blend that in. Oops, opened the wrong end. Okay, let's give her a purple dress. Oh, I forgot to look at the picture. I could use this as a guide. Oh, I want to do her little pink cheeks. I don't know which color of pink. So we're gonna try this one. Oh no, that's That's bubble gum. Too bright. Could be pink. Oh, wait, I'm gonna try this one. I'm just gonna give her maybe some freckles and then blend them in. We're gonna see what happens. Let's do her wings. I'm not sure what colors to use. So this is Arctic Blue. I'm gonna go around the edge of her wings with this. Is that part of her wing? I think it is. Just going to color those lines a little more. This is part of her wing, and this too. And I'm gonna see what this one will look like. I'm gonna go a little bit of this one. This is Fog Gray. Nope, I'm wrong. This is Glacier Blue. It's a really light grayish blue. I like that. I'm going with the same blue again. Okay. What color of dress? Let's try purple. Let me see what these colors look like. This is Periwinkle. And lilac. Nope, those are different. Two different. I know there's two purples that go together. I think it must be the other one. This one. This is lavender. Yeah, those two go better together. So lavender is the darker one. And I wonder if this pale peach, no, that won't blend. Where's the Glacier Blue? I'm gonna check out the Glacier Blue with it, if it'll, yeah, that might look okay. So we're gonna use Glacier Blue as the lightest one. And I forgot which one is which. Lavender is the darkest one. So I'm gonna go around the edges with the lavender. Oh, I forgot to shade her neck. And I'm just following the lines of the stamp. Coloring it a little more right underneath her belt. This is the periwinkle. Coloring a little bit more with that. So I'm coloring over what I did and then just a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the Glacier Blue. On top of that. And then her little belt, I didn't color purple. I'm just going to use the Glacier Blue on it. Periwinkle is the medium one, right? I'm going to go over it a little bit more. And go over it with the blender. And we're going to color her shoes purple. I'm going to use the fog or the Glacier Blue, right? Yep. On her shoes too. And what color do we want her hair? Yeah, I think these markers are refillable because I think you can take out the tip. Actually, the other tip, I think. This one. This tip, the tips are removable. So these markers will be refillable, I think. We're going to do her hair in some color. How's that? Some color. She's going to be a brunette, I think, but I'm also going to add some blonding to it. But I'm going to keep some white areas to blend in some lighter spots. These are actually going to be darker. And I'm looking at this picture right here to kind of see where to put the lighter areas. So I left those white. No, you don't have to follow the picture. You can do anything you want to do. You know what, I'm going to use the colorless blender and see if I can blend some of this in already. I probably let it dry too much. So I'm going to color that again and then go over it right away. Color some of this again on either side of that. Now I'm going to go over it with a little bit darker. There was another one that I was practicing. I think this one. Yeah, like a golden brown. And this has a little red tone in it too. This one. This is the color Sienna Brown. I thought that would kind of be pretty. So I'm just going to kind of make lines. And put it darker, the root. And then use the blender. I'm using jasmine yellow. I'm going to go over all that. Now I'm just going to go over the lines of the stamp with the brown one. And then use the blender. That's the secret to coloring, is layers. You want layers and layers and layers. Oh, this is hazelnut brown. This is a different one. I did want to make this a little darker up here. It's so quiet. How many here have never done coloring with alcohol markers? It takes practice to get them to blend. And I'm using colors that are way far apart. You should use colors that are closer together. What am I doing? I'm putting the wrong caps on. This isn't the right cap. Should keep your caps straight. find another color. Let me see what this one looks like. Maybe we'll put some of this in here. This is yellow. What is this? Yeah, yellow ochre. Oh, I need some more brown down there. There we go. Okay, she's got kind of brownish blondish hair, some highlights in there. Now let's do a pink present. Ooh, that looks like a fun color. Chrisman, yeah, red. And hot pink. We want to look at the colors first. Those are fun. I like the crimson, yeah, red. Where's that other pink one? Let's see what this one looks like with it. Oh, not that one. That was that bubblegum one that was way too bright. I'm gonna put that one back away. Is it this one? Is this the watermelon? Just blend it and see what happens. Hot pink. Yeah, the alcohol markers will work on cardstock. They might not blend as well. They blend better on the Bristol paper. But yeah, I've used them on cardstock. Now remember, I do not claim to be a professional colorist. I'm just a crafter. Oh, we need her star, her magic wand. Bumblebee yellow. And let's do a dark color. Dark chocolate brown. It's almost black for her little wand. That's hard to see. there. Isn't she cute? I'm not so sure I like her hair so much. I don't know. I don't want it all dark though. I'm just gonna comb some pieces. Is that a word in coloring? Combing her hair. I'm adding some strands and then gonna go over it with that yellow, not yellow ochre, jasmine yellow. And it's gonna kind of blend it in. Still keeping some blonde streaks. Is that cute? Will that fit inside my card? So then I could put that in there. And then they open this up. And look, she has a gift. You could even not even glue this down, and you could put a gift card holder, stick it to this or stick it to the back of this, because this will not fall out if you have the belly band on here. So you could have something that's removable if you wanted to. Okay, that really didn't take me as long to color as I thought it would. I could probably do a better job if I did spend more time on it, but it's fun, right? And wouldn't it be fun to get a cute little card like this? All right, guys, thank you for joining me in my video today. Debbie on Facebook, she says, are those the Arteza markers? Every time I watch this, I check into them, but have resisted so far. I'll take the plunge someday, I'm sure. Yes, take the plunge. They're fun. Part of her wing is not colored, just behind her hair. Oh, you're right, right here. Thank you. Right there. Didn't see that. Her neck needs to be shaded too. What color was I using for that? I'll use this one. That's better. I'm going to shade her face right. See what happens? I just don't stop. But that looks a little bit better. So Saturday morning, we're going to have Design Space class, and we're going to do a Pinterest-inspired project. I have no idea. I have to go to Pinterest and find some projects to copy, and we're going to try to redesign them in Design Space using free images or Cricut images. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you. Oh, there's links below in the description. Why is my video on Facebook is way behind, or YouTube is way behind, or something? I didn't start it right away. I wanted to show you guys real fast. This is my video. This is why I'm like looking at this like I'm only at this part of the video. I wanted to show you how to get the links. So when you're on YouTube, you can click right here, it says show more, And then here's the different ways to support. And here's cardstock. Here's where you can find the scrapbook paper. Now, you don't have to click every single one of those links. Like this will take you to a Cricut website. And anything you buy from those links below, I do get a small commission. So to find the paper that I used, let me show you which one. For the rose colored one, I'll show you, is this one. It's the Deluxe Paper Anna Griffin Rose Medley. So that's this one for the rose paper. And then I think the other one is not in this category. So I'm going to go up here to materials, go down to paper and click on foil embossed. And then that brings up the foil embossed paper. All of these are gorgeous papers, but I love this one. So that's this one. And right now, if you're an Access member and you spend $100, you will get a $25 credit to your account later. You'll be emailed something to use that. And look at that. This is like my favorite. It's so pretty. And then they're all double-sided too. I think they are, right? I'm not sure if the embossed is. I don't think the embossed is, but the others are. And that's so pretty. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you Saturday morning. Bye.